Calls are mounting for more protection and intervention for road freight operators following the recent spate of trucks set alight in the country. As a precautionary measure, some operators have beefed up their own security on the road. Other businesses continue to count their losses caused by delays and interruptions following the attacks.
The last three incidents that we've had over this weekend and running up to this morning, it looks like it's a national problem. It's not just service delivery, it's more like anarchy in some form. But I think if you look at the problem in the layers that it presents, you actually have the cause or the actual incident, but you have the driver who's there facing all of this. Now, we've had 3 drivers who were affected in the last month. 2 drivers who were affected by hijackings. One was held in the boot of the car for about 5 hours. One was held at gunpoint for about 4 hours. And then we had one who was in an incident where they burnt his truck with its cargo. So this driver was there pleading with them for 45 minutes that they do not actually harm his truck or his cargo, because that truck is his livelihood. His entire life depends on it.
The incidents have also affected operators from the neighbouring countries moving freight in and out of South Africa. Mozambique's trucking company Lalgi Transport says their businesses cannot afford to carry the high costs associated with regular delays and inefficiencies at the border post, and now the violence.
This is a huge impact on our transport companies, for all transport companies. It's this touching of trucks is causing us a huge loss and the damage on our profits, our drivers, the safety of our drivers. All these issues is affecting us hectic, and is getting worse and worse day by day. That we're not feeling safe even to deliver the goods. We don't deliver in time because the roads gets blocked. Anytime the trucks get touched. Lot of protesters in different areas in the corridors. We run cross border Mozambique to South Africa.
Investor confidence in the economy could take a nosedive, with the transport sector saying the attacks give brand South Africa a bad name.
If it happens once, if there's a single incident and then it gets dealt with by the police, that's one thing. But when it continues, like we've had now 3 days in a row, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's absolutely important that the police get onto this, that they find out who the perpetrators are, and then that would help to assist with maintaining the business confidence. But as you say, if this carries on, it will have a big impact on business, especially overseas investments.
The country's economy remains fragile, and the role players believe it should be all hands on deck to salvage the trading of goods with other nations, hoping that the impending economic transport regulator bill will bring about the much needed interventions for the industry. The truck and freight logistics industry is a sector pivotal for the country's economy, with concerns that the over 80% of goods and cargo moving from other countries to South Africa will be reduced from these incidents, and investor confidence also hampered. This is something that role players agree that the country and its people cannot afford to see happen. Hence, the voices have grown louder here for concrete interventions. Katlego Logodi, SABC News, Pretoria.